What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big D Guru, back with another banger. First and foremost, hit that like button, smash that like button, subscribe, please, we appreciate it. We are doing the Derik Queen, Jeremiah Fears gameplay today. I'm taking them into the park. Gonna get sweaty with it, see if we can get some online wins with this duo. Gonna run them with Bosch. I think will be a good addition. With some good size and great shooting to stretch the floor a little bit. So I think this three will be real solid, and let's see what we can get into. Now, before we start, we can definitely review some badges. So unfortunately, even though the duo is active, when you go into the player, Derik Queen, by right-clicking on the stick, it doesn't have him as the pink diamond, so you can't see what badges he gets upgraded. So if you want to look at that, I recommend going to NBA 2K DB just to make sure you know what badges he has when the dynamic duo is active. So I did go ahead and add 4 extra badges. I made sure they were ones that don't get boosted already from the duo. So he's not only going to get boosted from the duo, I also badged him out with 4 additional badges, and those were High Flying Denier and Paint Patroller, because defense is so important in this game and I want him to be a beast down in the paint. So I got Paint Patroller and High Flying Denier. Then I went ahead and splurged a little bit and gave him Hall of Fame. Might as well upgrade that to gold. Oh wait, never mind. That's a good example. That's one that gets boosted from the dynamic duo. 2K tried to trick me. Not worried about that. The other one I added was Hall of Fame Set Shot Specialist, because I do need him to be able to catch and shoot. He has the 3-point rating to stretch the floor. I don't think the duo boosts his 3-point rating. Let me double check that. The duo does not upgrade his 3-point shot, so it's going to stay at 80, which is serviceable. That's why we're keeping Bosch in there, because Bosch is such a good 3-point shooter. And I don't want, if I ran my DeAndre Ayton, or another big who's not quite as good at shooting, which I do recommend you do, run 2 bigs. So I'm running another big with Bosch, but I need one that can stretch the floor and shoot. So as I was saying, we added the set shot specialist, and then lastly, I gave him slippery off ball, just because I do a lot of pick and rolls. I will use the back cut here and there if I'm playing 5-on-5. It's not really that easy to do send people on a back cut in park. But I like slippery off ball. I think it's a really good badge. So those are the badges I added to him. For Jeremiah Fears, he gets quite a bit of boosts from the duo as well. Possibly even more boosted than Queen. He gets quite a bit of good badges. His 3-point shot goes up 8 to 92. His perimeter defense goes up 11. Now it's 89, so he's a pretty good defender, and he's 6'4". He's going to have Hall of Fame lightning launch, ankle assassin, glove, and interceptor. And his on-ball menace goes up to gold, which is all really good things. So for him, I gave him gold bailout because he still didn't have that. I gave him gold unpluckable because he's a point guard. He still didn't have that. And then I also gave him Hall of Fame shifty. I'm not a huge floater or leaner guy, but I think as a guard with a ball handler, there's going to be those late shot clock possessions where you just have the ball in his hand and you're going to want, feel confident that you can get the shot up with the floater if you need to. So gave him that on Hoff. That should be a lot of fun. And then lastly, I went defensive and I gave him Challenger. And let's see if we can find that. I think it's up here. There it is. I actually gave him Hall of Fame Challenger. Shooting is so good this year. So there's so many really good dribblers out there who can create space. He's going to be out on the perimeter, guarding some top guards like Shea, things like that. We need him to be able to contest those shots. So I think Hall of Fame Challenger will be really good just to boost him defensively. And he's going to turn into a really, really good card between the duo and those badges. So that's how I upgraded those two. Really excited to see what they get into. And let's hop into some gameplay. All right, first game here. Going up against a bit of a budget squad. I wouldn't really recommend running that Peyton Pritchard online. But let's see what we get into. Starting off. And Jeremiah Fears going straight to the rim. That will be a reoccurring theme throughout this video. 90 driving dunk, Hall of Fame posterizer, 6'4", really good athleticism. Definitely recommend attacking the rim with him. Only a 75 vertical on Jeremiah Fears, something to think about, but didn't notice it too much in this gameplay. Playing some good defense. More often running, looking for Queen and his dunk meter is absolutely huge. Hall of Fame posterizer for him as well. Opponent hits a nice shot with Peyton Pritchard. He was hooping a little bit. Like I said, this is definitely a bit of a budget lineup, but he got the most out of it. And apologies, face cam is covering the score. I believe we're winning, but more focused on gameplay here. Just trying to see what these guys can get into. He hits a nice, tough, contested shot over Bosch. We're going to attack right away. Just kidding. Getting set up. Can't leave Bosch open. The passing from Queen is really good. He has good pass rating. Gets boosted 7 from this dynamic duo and goes up to 82. Also has gold dimer from the duo, and there's Fears attacking that rim. And putting that on-ball pressure, he's getting rid of it quick. And another tough shot. He was making some moves down there low. You don't love to see it, but he's timing it well. Oh, just get that pass off, and there's Fears. Getting back on the rim. Yeah, looking at stats, I'm actually a little surprised to see Fears vertical so low. From the gameplay, I did not notice it. Two things, even with the duo, he still has only 75 vertical and 49 strength. And I think that will hold Fears back the most. But other than that, his stats are looking really, really solid. He finds Derik Queen on a beautiful pass. And Fears is going to have 96 ball handle, 92 pass accuracy with 94 speed. And that is amazing. We find him there, a little step back, and he's gone. Oh, go for the aggressive floater, and I got lucky. Made the slightly late contested, but offensive interference. And that's on me. I just didn't think it was going in because I mistimed it and all those things. He gets on the rim on me. Jalen Johnson, great card if you were lucky enough to do that. Free pink diamond locker code. We haven't got many of those this season, or this year I should say. There's Queen coming off the roll, and I actually wanted to float that, but he just did a little pull up fade, was able to green. Really smooth, huge green bar on that fade, and he does have Hall of Fame shifty for moments like that. He's getting aggressive with Peyton Pritchard. That's just not going to happen. We're in transition. He's got the deep takeover. Brutally missed it. Could have made that. Should have made that, but didn't make that. And Bosch. Yeah, I've said it before. He is a very versatile card. You can plug him in with almost anybody. And we're down low. Pretty good defense this possession. He is quite boxed. I'm switching between my defenders well. Bosch with a rebound, outlet, and he misses the dunk. You could see that dunk meter just shrink up on me. Good defense, though, by Queen. He's got takeover, quick outlet pass. And Fears misses another one, forcing a couple early. This is an early game for me, so still getting warmed up a bit. But forced the turnover right back, and we're going back to work here. And a momentary lapse by my opponent. I think at this point the game was somewhat in hand. Kind of just playing with each other here, and he goes up for Peyton Pritchard. Nice finish. Hit the slightly. Hey, if you're not tempo shooting, highly recommend you do. It can really help you make jump shots because as long as you get that tempo down, you can make shots that you didn't fully time. Ooh, great switch by me onto the ball. And yeah, I think it's important to play, a mix of on and off ball. That's my opinion, and I might get flamed for it, but I think you need to be able to be on ball, but then also switch off ball anytime you need to. I think he was a little scared of that takeover, so a small hesitation gets Jeremiah Fears to the rim, and we won that pretty smoothly. Victory sip of the Rambler for that one. this guy was pretty good, actually. This game goes down to the very last bucket, and he was hitting some crazy shots. So let's just watch through it here. Using that slip, I've been using that a lot because the pick and roll is so effective. You can just tap that L1 or LB button, and it's going to send him on a slip. It's after the screen's already set. Let's see, on-ball defense by Fears. You can see it's pretty good here. Pressing up, trying to help on that screen. When he hits one right in my face. Like I said, he was cooking with that Goran Dragic, no question about it. And Fears gets right by. His driving to the rim and dunks are really quite amazing. And that's just horrible defense. Finding Queen on the cut. We're there. He's looking for that shot. I'm using to press up. Cutting it off. Good. Get a hand up. He's shooting. Good contest. And that's that challenger. Such an important badge. And he's right back on the rim. Defense to offense for Jeremiah Fears on that one. I'm hounding him. He does beat me there. Like I said, he makes that Goran Dragic look pretty good. Hats off to him. And he's slipping in another dunk for Fears. Yeah, my face cam's covering the score. I know it's really close. I think, what is it, like 6-6 right now? And he hits another contested in my face. But I'm right by him for another dunk. He's very hard to stop. We press right up on him. I know he wants to shoot. Great defense. When you can see someone's really comfortable with that shot and that's what they're forcing, just keep up on him. Make him beat you to the rim for it too. I want to see it. Bosch helping out. Such an effective card, can pretty much be slid into any lineup. You can use Bosch with almost any two cards in this mode. If you want to go double guard and be really quick, Bosch could be that big man. I usually like to run him alongside another big man and then a guard. Diamond Gerald Green doing Diamond Gerald Green things. But we're already back the other way, getting on the rim. Derik Queen, his driving dunk is nice. Let's see, he has 85 driving dunk, gets +5 from the duo, which is huge. And then he also has Hall of Fame physical finisher and Hall of Fame posterizer at 6'10". 91 strength, so yeah, he can finish quite good. And Piers on the pick and pop, and I go right by him, and we're finishing. Beautiful. I can tell I'm getting a little nervous here. This guy's continuing to hit shots. Oh. Yep, just a little bit too much room. This guy was a really good shooter. I got double take here, and I'm just sending Fears. I'm going straight to that rim, and he gets the corner for another dunk. Yeah, we went with the deep bomber takeover. In Park, it's such a weapon when you can really stretch the floor like that. So, yeah, I know what he wants to do. He wants to shoot. I'm right back up on him. And I'm kind of dancing between the two defenders, and he hits the 42% contested. At this point, I'm definitely getting a little nervous. I'm saying, all right, Dylan, let's lock in. And I turn the ball over. Horrible. And great defense. Yeah, he's just shot hunting, and I turn the ball over. Don't do that, guys. You can see turnovers, they usually just lead to points. But I keep the pedal to the metal. I probably should have dunked that. That's for the win. So after back-to-back turnovers, leaving the door open, we kick it out to Bosch and hit a slightly early green tempo for the W. GG's, hats off to that guy. And as luck would have it, I load up this morning, the day after, decide to get some runs. I sub in Giddy for Bosch. And first game that I get up and running, I match up with the same guy from last game. Only difference is he upgraded Gerald Green for Pink Diamond Danny Granger, and it's another really good game. If this guy's watching, probably not. We got 5 subscribers, but maybe he is one of them. Probably not. But if he is, man, shoot a comment. Enjoyed playing against you. Kind of stalling there because I was trying to get the Twitch stream set up really quick, and we just hopped right into the gameplay. And we got Josh Gideon, who is really my favorite card I have. And in true Big D Guru fashion, we're going to start the game off with a turnover. Wouldn't be right if I didn't. We know he's looking for shots with Dragic. He's not replacing that guy. He gets a tough finish. And keep in mind, this is my first game of the day. I'm still rubbing my eyes, trying to wake up, trying to get the camera set up. And I know right away I'm in for a good game. It's not only a guy I played before who I barely beat at the last shot, but he's also upgraded his team. But one thing that doesn't change, Jeremiah Fears is attacking the rim. We ball fake, we attack, and we get the bucket pretty easily. And he returns the favor, hits a green bean. I think I'm down 6-2 here. No, it's 5-2. Like, again, my face is covering it. So we got 5-2, and I'm getting on the rim. And, it's a gameplay, so I was featuring him. But, yeah, if you're questioning whether Jeremiah Fears is an elite rim attacker, I think the answer is yes. 5-4 here. Locking up. I play mostly on ball, but I will for sure switch off ball and try to anticipate a passer here. And you can see I'm off ball at that moment, and he takes advantage and turns that corner. That's the risk of really taking yourself off the ball carrier. If someone knows what they're doing, they might just beat that AI with a dribble move right around the corner. Ooh, we anticipate that dribble move. I'm trying to anticipate a pass. I'm right there. And I'm cutting him off to the rim. You see how I go user there when I see him starting to attack? And then you almost get confused with AI, but I cut him off to the rim again. Really good defense there. And now we're off and running. Giddy in transition. He's going to call for a screen. And it's illegal. Illegal. You hate to see it. Get a hand up. All right. I know Giddy has, I believe, Hall of Fame challenger. The one that I have, he is fully badged up. So really nice card to run with these two for the gameplay. Giddy setting a screen. He's popping. I'm a bit boxing in this possession, calling another screen, letting it actually get set this time. Derik Queen gets inside, and that's a lucky finish. I don't know if I technically greened that. I got the bar fully to the top, and that might have been an RNG finish, or the ball might have just literally fell in the hoop. A rare open miss from this guy. I think that was classified as moving by the game, so Shifty maybe needed to trigger, and I'm not sure if that card has Shifty. But another turnover by me. I definitely could cut down on those in general. Games that I do lose, it's usually these turnovers that bite me in the back. I make most of my open shots. I'm pretty good at defense. It's offensive efficiency that can really hold me back. And he's trying to back down. Who's that? That's Fears down there. And you can see, Danny Granger backing down Fears. Nothing there for him. So nice to see out of your 6'4" point guard. And there's Giddy getting on the rim. He's got takeover now. And I'm there. Not usering, trying to anticipate a pass. Now I'm usering. I'm going to cut him off. Oh, he cooked me. Kind of deserved that one. Oh, I lost track of the score, but it's pretty close. I do think I'm pulling ahead. And Queen. Beautiful. Contested 12%. This is where I start getting a little nervous. I'm like, all right. Anytime someone can consistently hit, contested threes, get a little worried because it's like, what can I do to stop it? So my answer is stay focused, run the pick and roll. It's kind of the basis of my offense. Either that or really good defense to transition. But I'm in that half court set. I'm setting up a pick and roll, pick and pop, using the slip. Between those different looks, you can usually keep the defense off balance and then just rely on your D. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just locking in on defense. It's pretty good defense. Giddy down low. I thought I was going to be able to do this, but Danny Granger is a little too big for Giddy. Something to note. Giddy gave up a basket in the post. Jeremiah Fears did not. Something to note. And there's Fears on a long pick and roll. I actually missed him. Corner's open. Missed 2 passes there, Giddy. All right, here we go. Passing it in, Fierce is going straight to the rim and finishing a contested dunk. Absolutely beautiful. And there's a beautiful steal. We're in transition. Giddy will get on that rim. We got no problem with that. Fierce gonna get there. Oh, he's cooking. Another contested. But you can see it is 4% contested, and I actually wasn't that close. And that's completely due to Challenger. So I would definitely recommend adding Challenger to this card. You'll get contest on plays like that. Hats off to my opponent. He hit a great shot, but I was able to contest it. Most players are not consistently hitting contested shots. And this was a crucial moment in the game. I will note that Derik Queen does not have bailout, and you could see it there. Wide open player in the corner, missed it. And that was in a crucial moment. The game was on the line. I believe it's a 1-score game in the teens right now. One of us is about to win this game here in the next bucket or two. So I'm really trying to lock in on D. And he's trying to back down, I think that's Queen? Yeah, he's trying to back down Queen, which actually did not work. And then he forces a horrible shot. I'm staying composed, dribbling down the middle, find him in the corner. A game winner. Wasn't green, it was slightly early, tempo green, 21-18. So great game on that one. Shout out to my opponent, and brought it home with Derik Queen and Jeremiah Fears. That will do it for the gameplay. Really appreciate you guys locking in. I recommend doing this challenge if you can get your hand on 10 Pelicans players, or just monitor both their prices in the auction house. Try to grab yourself one of each, because this dynamic duo is definitely worth it.